right, so we're in Portland, Maine, because our buddies at FCA flew us out here so we could check out a couple of their new cars. So there's a little bit of a lineup here that looks like it's gonna be a ton of fun. So basically, FCA is launching some new cars. They got the HellCat Redeye, which is almost 800 horsepower, completely insane. And then they have the Scat pack, which is Widebody now. So it has the same body as the Demon, and it actually runs like a 2-inch wider tire, wider track width. I mean, you could see just like what I was talking about, this thing comes with some flares, so it could pack on a ton more tire. What size are these things? Comes with a 305 30/20 on the back, and they run square setups. So I think these might actually be more fun than the HellCat on track, because it probably has a ton of grip, but I'm excited to find out. So we're gonna get to go out to the track with these things and go shred them. So obviously I couldn't say no to that. So we took a 2-hour drive from Portland, Maine over to Club Motorsport in New Hampshire, and this is probably one of the nicest tracks I've been to. It's carved into the side of a mountain, and it has about 700 feet of elevation change from top to bottom. So you got tons of really fast downhill sections mixed with uphill sections, which is not really a problem when you have almost 800 horsepower. So we're out here to drive the Widebody Scat pack. And these are super cool because they're basically the Challenger Scat pack. It's an NA V8, but it's got a 3-inch wide body and runs 305 square setup, which is super rad. And then we're also out in the HellCats, which, hang on one sec. Makes 797 horsepower, and they're fucking insane. Honestly, a bit too much car for someone who doesn't know this track yet, and they're on like all seasons.
No drifting, no drifting.
They're a handful, and they're so much fun, and they're super fast, so it's dope. Just listen to this supercharger scream by. Yeah, it's sick. Alright, so the red eyes are going out, and I'm gonna go out in a Scat pack wide body, and I found the only one with the 6-speed. Look at that. It has and 3 pedals. So I'm pretty pumped to try this one out. The automatics are pretty fun, but I'm more of a manual transmission guy myself, so I don't want to say clumsy, but it's a little bit more difficult to drive an automatic on track, you know? Especially they want you to keep it out of using the paddles and stuff, so it's just kind of shifting itself. I don't know, I don't like it. So I'm stoked to try this thing in 6-speed. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. Let's try this thing out. Right off the bat, I mean, driving a new car at a new track, kind of difficult to get used to, but I've been driving automatic ones all day, and I've been looking forward to getting in the 6-speed one. Car for car, I actually think I like the Scat pack a lot better. It's a little bit lighter, has stiffer front springs and thicker sway bars, so it kind of gets to rotate a little bit better, and you can definitely correct your any understeer you have. While with the HellCat, it kind of pushes, and it's also really fucking fast, so you're able to blow corners a lot easier in it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to driving this one. The gear shift there is in a super weird position though, so I'm curious to see how this works out. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, so we just got back from the track. It's about an hour and a half drive. Really rad day with Dodge, driving the Demon Redeye and the Widebody Scat Pack. Had a ton of fun. Surprisingly, I think I actually like the Scat Pack better than the Demon, just because a little bit less power, a little bit lighter, paired with some stiffer springs, made for a ton of fun on track. This thing is an absolute monster on the street. So if you ever get to drive one of these things, go somewhere with a nice, wide open, legal road or mile event, because it's a complete monster on the streets. So super fun. Thanks to Dodge for having us out.